Hello, my name is Zach. Good morning from the airport here in Memphis, Tennessee. As of the recording of this video, it is December 12th, 2024, and today I am heading out of the country to see one of my favorite metal bands, as well as to spend the holidays abroad with Rose. Yes, of course, I am heading back to Mexico. As far as today is concerned, to be more precise, Guadalajara. Now, hopefully this entire trip that I have planned stays intact. It should be a 3-week trip. However, it could get cut short. More on that once I get to Guadalajara. There's a lot to go into there. So yeah, let's get this video started. Vamos. Here I come, Mexico. And just a little side note, for the first time in hundreds of flights that I've taken around the world, I am going to be flying first class and business class. I think it's the same thing. Same seat. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But it wasn't that much to upgrade my flight to first class, and I was already going to be taking 2 suitcases with me that would have costed anywhere from $60 to $200. I'm not quite sure if it would have weighed too much to where it would have costed more than usual. I usually just travel with a light suitcase, under 10 pounds, but I had some Christmas gifts for Rose and her son. I thought it was a smart thing to do to get first class, since it includes 2 free checked bags, and it already has came in clutch. When I got to the airport, the line to check in with the kiosk was a mile long, no joke. And the first class line, I got checked in right away, so it's already came in handy. Am I gonna want to go back? We shall see. The most important thing is how the experience is on the plane.
Wait one quick second. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, those passengers traveling to Dallas have just been informed that we have just a maintenance issue. We're going to have someone check it out, so everyone can have a seat. We're not going to be boarding. And I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated every 15 minutes. Thank you.
Oh, man. Why does American Airlines always seem to let me down? Every single time I fly out of American Airlines, out of Memphis, Tennessee, no other city, Memphis, they always delay. And it's always the tight layovers too. Only had an hour and a half layover, so I don't know how long this delay is for. They didn't say, but I'm likely gonna miss my flight to Guadalajara. I was looking at other flights to Guadalajara from Dallas. The next one is at 11:55 p.m. Arriving at 11:55 p.m. I was supposed to arrive in Guadalajara at 11:30 a.m. and spend the entire day with Rose. Thank you, American Airlines. American Airlines always seems to send their most unreliable aircrafts through Memphis, because it happens every time. It doesn't seem to happen as bad when I have a long layover. If I have an 8-hour layover in Miami, I'm not going to give a shit like back in July. I didn't care. I had plenty of room to work with. But I had like an hour and a half layover back in May. It got so delayed, I had to get a flight to Leon, Guanajuato instead of the original plan, Aguascalientes. I'm likely gonna miss my flight to Guadalajara. I didn't want to spend the entire day in the airport, but it looks like that's what I'm gonna do. And I might not even get to see Rose today. Thank you, American Airlines. I gotta stop flying with them. I only fly with them because I have my miles through them. I just used all my miles anyway, so this and maybe one other flight, or 2 other flights. No more American Airlines. They do it too much. Here are all the departure flights. Here is mine. I'm literally the only flight that got delayed. Such fucking horseshit. Every single time.
For those passengers on flight Dallas 1940, we are boarding Group 1 only right now. Please take a moment to look at your boarding pass. If you are not in Group 1,
you're probably next to me.
You'll need to wait for your boarding group.
What am I? Wait, that's wrong one. That's tomorrow.
2E,
I'm 2E.
4E.
Oh, damn, I missed it.
Group one is welcome to board, please.
I'm gonna be Group 0.
Thank you. Thank you. We solicit for bags to check in Group 8, 9.
Also, those passengers on Dallas flight
Thank you.
1940, please take a moment once again to look at your boarding pass. If you are in Group 7, 8, or 9,
The optimism around the new administration, as we said, that was on.
I finally made it to Dallas, Texas. However, as expected, I missed my connection to Guadalajara, so now I'm having to wait 11 hours to get a flight to Guadalajara. It sucks, but it is what it is. I'll be there eventually. Oh, that's a piranha. Cheers from the Dallas airport. Ooh, I found a store that sells glass bottle Cokes. I probably don't need this because I'm going to have plenty in Mexico, I'm sure. But anyways, this clip is about 7 hours later from the previous one, and 4 more hours left. This is brutal, y'all. Fucking brutal. I don't recommend it. But anyways, let's talk about something. At the beginning of this video, you might have noticed the last few videos, I have not done my intro. Hello, my name is Zach, and I like to backpack around the world. I think it's time to say goodbye to that intro. I don't backpack around the world anymore. It's been 2 years since I've been anywhere outside of the United States and Latin America. It is what it is. Will I ever return to traveling to Asia or Australia or Europe, or finally getting to Africa? It remains to be seen. I hope so, but even if it does, I'm going to leave the intro in the past. I know y'all liked it, and I appreciate it, but I don't feel like I'm true to that right now. I am going to leave the channel name alone. I'm not going to mess with the channel name just because if I do come back to backpacking around the world, you know, it doesn't make sense to change it right now. Maybe in a couple years, if I see I'm truly done with backpacking around the world, then maybe. But right now, I'm just going to enjoy Mexico and road trips around the United States. Maybe I'll pop up to Canada whenever I have to do those DoorDashes in Washington State or New York or Michigan. By the way, my voice is very hoarse right now. I am not sick. I don't think so. I guess since I'm not going to be at my Airbnb until well past midnight in Guadalajara, I might as well say what I was talking about earlier. So, I'm not completely sure if this trip is going to stay intact because, unfortunately, my grandfather is going through some serious medical problems, health problems. It's been going on for about a month. It ranges from several different things. His entire leg is swollen. His feet are really bad, like elephant feet. And then his belly is swollen. The past few nights, I walked into the bedroom and he had thick globs of blood dripping from his nose. It's sad. It's really sad. And we took him to the hospital yesterday, and the doctor said she does not feel right. She cannot treat him as an outpatient because she would be risking his life. So she strongly recommended him going to the hospital. That's where he's at now. I have plenty of family home to visit him in the hospital. I have this non-refundable flight to Mexico. I upgraded it to first class before he went to the hospital, so I really couldn't cancel this flight. It's like an $800 flight. If something really serious happened, like, I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what I'm getting at. If something happened to him like that, I would, no problem, cancel the flight. But I am okay with ending this trip sooner than when I plan to come back home. I plan to come back home at the beginning of 2025. If it's looking like things are going to go south, then I'm going to head back north to Memphis and take care of some things. Ideally, I want to come back home on January, I think 3rd, and my grandfather is in his home, and he's at least better than what he was doing when I left. Hopefully he's better than he's been in the past month. There's so much wrong with my grandfather. From, we did not know this, but he got diagnosed with chronic heart disease in September. He didn't tell us that. And he is DNR, so if anything does happen to him, that's it. My grandfather has been a huge part of my life for the last 32 years, and I don't want anything happening to him. And hopefully the time's not coming, but regardless of when the time is, it's going to hurt bad. I love him very much. Let's enjoy Christmas with Rose. Hopefully I can make it to Christmas without needing to go back home. It's not a bother that I would have to go back home. Obviously, I want to be there for my grandfather, whether he's alive or. We'll see what happens. If it seems like I need to get home, I will. There you go. On a lighter note, this bottled Coca-Cola is so damn good. It is made in Mexico, so that might have something to do with it. And yes, I know I look pretty damn rough. It's intentional. If I wanted to look better than this, I would have gotten a haircut while I was in Memphis. But I had something planned somewhere in Mexico to take care of it, and it would make for a better video if I just let her take care of it. So y'all will see that soon enough. I wish this glare was not in the video. Maybe if I turned down the ISO, it would not be. Oh well. Haircut coming soon.
At this moment, group number 1, an active militarist with ID, and welcome to board. Please have your passport open to the picture page.
El requisito. Así que por favor, damas y caballeros, asegúrense todos vienen con su pasaporte abierto en la página de la fotografía. Los únicos que no son los babies, todos los demás, pasaporte abierto en la página de la fotografía. Pasaporte de los Estados Unidos no es válido si no.
Finally boarding this flight to Guadalajara. Hello, how are you?
Very good, thanks.
Numero uno. It took an hour after I arrived here in Guadalajara to get my 2 suitcases from baggage claim. I cannot wait for this travel day to be over with, but I'm sure there's going to be one more hiccup in the way because that's how it's been all day long. My luck. Let's get an Uber or a taxi to my Airbnb. Rose is already there. Vamos. I'm tired. Absolutely exhausted. Let's check out this Christmas tree though. Bienvenidos a la Guadalajara. Here is the line for the taxi. Like I said, I knew there was going to be one more hiccup in getting to my Airbnb. I'm finally in the taxi. The driver's not here. We're at an OXXO. He said his internet on his phone is not working to get the directions to my Airbnb. I'm telling you, this is the kind of day I'm having. I have been from door to door. This is probably going to be a 24-hour day. That is insane. what was supposed to be like a 6-hour day is now a 24-hour day. Fuck American Airlines. Fuck them.
The next day.
It's the next day. I made it to my Airbnb here in Guadalajara. Sorry I did not bring y'all anything more last night. Once I got here, I wanted to enjoy Rose. That's what I did. I'm trying not to talk with my hands as much because when I look back at these videos, when I'm editing them, I hate how much I use my hands. It looks bad. So when Donald Trump does it, it's okay. When I do it, it don't look good. So anyways, yeah, I'm at my Airbnb. I thought I would do this outro for y'all because I didn't do an outro. I kind of want to do a room tour for y'all, but Danny's son is with us. Not right now. I think he's at school and Rosen's at work. But let me fix my room up and his room up. I'll give y'all a quick peek and then in the video. And here is my Airbnb. A bunch of stuff I'm probably not going to use. The wood feels kind of dusty. Oh well. Microwave. Y'all know what a microwave in a kitchen looks like. Here it is. Refrigerator. It's already fully stocked. Rose was here. A nice little couch. Table. If you're wondering how much this Airbnb is costing me a night, $42.76. Not bad. Here's the bathroom that I just occupied to take a shower. The shower water does get pretty hot. I like. Bed, fan, all the good stuff. I kind of wish he would have chose that room and I would have got this one because this blanket is a lot better. Not to be selfish, but that's a nice blanket. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. It's good to be back here in Guadalajara. See you in the next one. Adios.